morning, skaters. Today we're gonna go over a couple of my favorite hip opening stretches. Now, if you haven't followed me on Patreon yet, I'd love for you to go over there. I just started a brand new series that's happening every other Saturday that is Saturday morning stretch. And we're gonna have full length, follow along stretching sessions on Saturday mornings. We will go through a great weekend stretch. But today we have just a couple of my favorite hip opening stretches. Let's get started. We're gonna just start with our knees out, our feet together in a butterfly position. Okay, you might be farther out, your knees might be way up, that's okay, just wherever you are is fine. So we're just gonna hold on to those feet and we're gonna press our legs down towards the ground. You can see we're trying to eliminate the space between your knees and the carpet. We're gonna push down. If you need to, you can actually take the palms of your hands and gently push down towards the ground. This is gonna cause you to lean forwards a bit, so make sure you don't hunch your spine as you're stretching. You wanna keep that spine really elongated as you press. I personally like just holding onto my feet and pressing down, but I know that's a little harder for a lot of people, so if you're not quite there, that's fine. We can also rock a little bit from side to side. So if your feet are if your knees are really high, it might help you to just press one side at a time. Press and press. Okay, but the goal is to get as little space as possible between your knees and the carpet, just like that. Okay, good. So that's stretch number one for nice open hips. The next one, we're just going to place our hands behind us with our fingers pointing away, our feet parallel, a little bit away from us, and we're just going to take one leg and cross it so that the ankle rests on the knee. Okay, now this stretch is more difficult the closer the supporting knee is to your body. So if you have really tight hips, and people tend to carry a lot of tension in the outside of your hip, so if the outsides of your hips are really tight, you might need to do this with your leg a lot farther away. But for someone like me with really open hips, I'm gonna try to pull that foot as close as I possibly can to my body. And then I can actually push my torso up there. Now I'm starting to get a little bit of a stretch, that's it. So I'm just gonna breathe through this. Every time you breathe out, you wanna press a little bit farther in, okay? So you breathe in, your nose, breathe out, and push into that stretch. I'm gonna do that one more time. Breathe in, breathe out, and push into the stretch. There we go, that's good. Now we're just gonna gently walk that foot out, replace our foot, and we're gonna do it on the other side. For me, again, I'm going to bring it up as close as I can towards my torso, and I'm going to elongate my upper body so I get a good stretch through the back outside of my hip. There we go. That's good. Remember breathing. Breathe in through the nose, out, and push into the stretch a little bit deeper. Good. Okay, I have one more good hip opening stretch for you today. We're just gonna place our legs crossed in front of us. And we're gonna take the other leg and put that ankle right on top of the knee. So you can see the shins are parallel, okay? And we're just gonna gently take the top knee and press down, okay? The goal is to get, again, as little space here as possible. You may be way up here, that's fine. We're all starting somewhere. The more you do any kind of stretch, the more flexible your body becomes and the more easy it is to get into these positions. So maintaining a consistent stretch program, or maybe just 10 minutes in the morning or before you go to bed, or if you're skating, you definitely want to stretch out a bit before and after you skate. So just make it a habit, and the more you do it, the easier everything gets, okay? So I'm just gonna breathe in, and as I breathe out, I elongate my torso and press down into my knee, okay? As you can see, as I press down, I'm eliminating the space between my knee and my ankle. Okay, we're gonna do this one more time. Breathe in, breathe out, press down. You can actually just lean on it. Here we go. That gets all the weight of your upper body pressing down as well. All right, just one more time. Breathe in, breathe out. You guys are doing great, good. Now we're just gonna switch our feet. So we're gonna put the other knee down on the ground, put our ankle right on top of the knee. Again, keep those shins parallel and press down into your knee, trying to get as little space there as possible. You will definitely feel a stretch through the outside of your hip on this one as well. Press. Good. Breathe in and press. Now make sure you're stretching until you feel a good stretch, but not until there's pain. There's a difference between the feeling of a stretch. There's a little pain involved in a stretch. There's a difference between that kind of pain and like injury pain. So you don't want to feel that. You just want to feel a good stretch. Now we're just going to lean down and breathe in and out. As you breathe out, you're just going to press down. Increase the stretch as you breathe out. Good. One more time. Breathe in, breathe out, and press down into that knee. Good. Now we're just going to come back to our nice and easy butterfly position. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some good tips out of my little hip opening exercises. Again, please join me on Patreon, where I'm going to be doing a every other Saturday morning stretch. You can follow along with me. I'd love to see you there. But if you enjoyed this, go ahead and give us that thumbs up and leave any comments you'd like down below. I love reading those. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. I'll see you next time.